reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Art of the Finished Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Rellz, and I am joined by, once again, my partner in crime, Blacko this week, a.k.a. Durag Vince.
Durag Vince, baby. Durag Vince.
But he got the Bray Wyatt creep light on right now, but it's cool, though. So
that's right.
Once again, also joined by my other tag team partner, Giandre. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Can't complain. Everything good up there in Buffalo?
Everything good. Bills 2-0, so everything going good.
Is it snowing yet? You bugging out.
Wait, hold on. That's not your pick to win the Super Bowl?
They're not winning.
Wow. I like your confidence.
They're not winning.
Yeah, you think New England's going to win?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
I legitimately think Tampa going to take it again.
Oh, no.
I think my man is riding off in the sunset this year.
Yeah, he's going to ride off all right, but it ain't going to be that.
I do not see that happening.
I'm telling you, like, listen. We're going to see. We're going to see. Because right now, ain't no team strong like them in the NFC.
Yeah, in the NFC, yeah. I mean, Green Bay.
No. Green Bay always get 13-3 records and lose at home. So, I don't believe in
wait, let's rephrase that. They always get 13-3 records and lose to the 49ers.
You know what? No, it's crazy. You're right. You're right.
Me being a 49er fan, I have to always.
Ain't that like the last 3 years?
It seems that way. We own Aaron Rodgers, but it is what it is. And I got two other partners tonight. This is like a mini reunion. This is we talk about. I knew these dudes since '96. Cardinal Hayes High School alumni, all of us. Alexis and Romeo, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Nah, no problem, man. It's been forever.
Yeah, man.
Gentlemen, good evening.
Yeah, I've seen Alexis over the years. Yeah, I've seen Alexis over the years, but I haven't seen Romeo since we graduated.
I've been around. I got flashbacks of you German suplexing me and super kicking me on.
I was going to bring that up. It's a little funny tidbit. I actually pedigreed him before homeroom one.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yo,
I also stone cold stunned my math teacher before class one time. I don't know if anybody else was there for that.
I don't know. That's
how the hell you did that without getting suspended?
He was cool like that. Like, you just horse around with him, but I was standing next to his door, waiting for him to come in, and he legit just gave me this big shoulder bump, right, like from behind. I just to get out of my way. He did it on purpose to fuck around, and I just said, "Bang!" I just stunned him. I dropped him on one knee, and the whole class went crazy. Ask about it. I don't know if Alexis or Terrell were there. I don't know. Was there, but
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, we used to do wild shit back then in the hallways wrestling.
But I believe him.
Yeah,
I believe it too. But welcome, guys. Welcome.
Yo, we did do a lot of wild shit.
Yeah, especially when it came to wrestling. That's how much we all love wrestling. It was like we either super kicked each other in the hallway.
Do y'all guys live in the Bronx?
Romeo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all two guys live in the Bronx?
Yeah.
So, all right, since y'all wrestling fans, right? Let me see. Did y'all ever go to Tony's gym and wrestle?
No. Where was that? Is that like a wrestling school?
No. What happened with Tony's gym? All right, he had like a it was like community center, but he realized they had that's when I realized guys was doing independent wrestling there. Like I forgot the name of they joint. I'm gonna try to get it by next week. Like they had their own belts, everything, tape-ins. That's how dedicated they was. And he used to give them a whole room to themselves, ring and everything. But on the outside of the room, he had one big ass mat going around the whole thing. When I mean everybody, it had to be like 50 of us in there just wrestling.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know you. You could walk past me. I could hit you the German suplex and go about my business.
Bro, you know what? Our 50, 100 people wrestling was in intramurals during gym. Nobody wanted to play ball. Everybody wanted to wrestle with the scaffold and the mats.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We had one day. This guy Brian Santiago went to school with.
Oh, I hate that guy. I hate that guy.
He set up a Royal Rumble one day where he took like 30 wrestling fans from our class, and he made you pick out of a hat, and that was the number entry you ran into the gym mat and all that. So like we had this whole Royal Rumble thing going. And he would like count down to 10, and the next guy. It was crazy. Like, what the fuck were we doing back then? But
bro, I remember I body slammed this big 350-pound kid, man. Listen,
Yeah.
I think that's why I got the nickname Farouk. Don't laugh.
hey man,
Yo, that's right. You were Farouk.
APA was his best days, man. That was his best work.
Yo, Nieto still calls me that to this day, yo. He doesn't call me anything
Oh,
else.
Nieto?
Yeah,
Luis?
yeah, yo, to this day, yo. He doesn't call me nothing else.
That gotta be the funniest shit I think I heard today, y'all.
Yo, I speak to him all the time.
Gym, man. That's the first place I got task flexed at, and when I mean, I never knew I could flip that quick. Like we wrestling, I just hit somebody with a power bomb. Don't know how I did it. I did it. The mat was that soft. I turned around. My hand is up here. Like this, he grabbed me, and you know, task flex, you go right over him. Nah, I flipped by a couple of feet.
Oof.
Yeah, and I rolled. That was the first time. I just laid there. I was like, you know what? I didn't know.
Did you flat back?
Huh?
Did you flat back?
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, I actually did.
Okay.
You know the whole rock. You know, rock gets thunder, flip over, and all that shit.
Oh, Danny, what up,
I did
man?
all that. I was sitting like, oh shit, I ain't get from, but I had some great times there, man. I used to leave high school to go there. Like my high school's on Fordham Road, Roosevelt High School. I used to go all the way to Patterson Projects.
What? That's my high school too.
I see. I know. I
Roosevelt Bear. Roosevelt Bear.
Bears. Oh, they Bears now?
Yeah.
Oh God.
And Fordham, right?
Y'all tainted it. Yeah. We used to be Roosevelt Rough Riders. I don't know what the hell happened.
Whoa. They named y'all after a shitty condom. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand now why they went to Bears. It makes much more sense now.
Nah, actually, you know what's crazy? They actually named us after the group Rough Riders.
Oh, I thought they named it after Zack Ryder's finishing move.
So nah, like it was fun, man.
The team, your high school team name was officially the Rough Riders.
Yeah, Roosevelt Rough Riders.
That's fucking hard.
We still use that slogan though.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, but it's like for mascot reasons we got a bear.
Yeah, because you couldn't have a mascot that looked like a condom wrapper.
The color still red and white?
Yeah. But isn't it like it's a burgundy and white?
Yeah, but my era there, it supposed to be burgundy, but they couldn't get burgundy color for some odd reason from vendors, so it was red and white.
Look at that bunch of high schoolers and a guy from Buffalo. See, this is great. and we all wrestling fans. See, it all comes together. It all comes together. Right. So before we get into it, let me ask you guys. I want to ask you guys a question. What do you guys think about AEW once again hitting 1 million for like the 5th week in a row?
I love it.
They're just trying to see. I feel like after the CM Punk heat dies down, we should count it after that.
Oh, he's
right
gone
now
too.
I heard about that. What the hell happened?
He's gone.
Yeah, he's
gone.
gone.
Happened? That was legit?
Yeah, that was legit.
Yeah, that was legit. Yeah.
So all right, because I know it's funny. Before the show started, that's how I was laying on my couch doing reading. I'm like, yo, this shit legit. And you got other wrestlers commenting like, yo, it's bringing the brand down. Like, that's not good.
Yo, bro, he's gone and everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read a report today that it was like everyone's backstage, like it's been positive since he's gone. But bro, I'll give you my take on that on CM Punk. I think he knew during that match what was going to happen because he tore his tricep.
So he knew he was gone again.
He knew he was gone. He knew he was gone for a while. So he just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna let this shit air out. I don't give a fuck what happens at this point." And he's the type that he's got a lot of money. He doesn't really need the wrestling, you know. So he doesn't. He just really doesn't.
He don't need the wrestling though.
He don't need it. He's loaded.
I might have to say this might be the worst comeback in the history of wrestling.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
everybody so hyped to have him.
Yeah,
so
listen, bro. As a fan, I was hyped when he came back too, and then like a month later, I was like, okay,
I was like, this guy keeps getting injured, and like his matches look the same, all of them. Like until he got to the pay-per-view, the TV matches they were all the same.
I agree with that. He slowed down a lot. Like,
I just heard Jericho got injured again too.
Now Jericho world champion, brother.
Yeah, I heard he got injured though. He got injured.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was reading that too. He got injured again. I'm like, God
I
damn.
hope not, because I see a match between him and Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, that's coming.
Garcia gonna take that title off him.
Yep. I see it coming too.
But
Daniel Garcia is not gonna take the title because he's the pure champion.
That don't matter.
Yeah, Garcia gonna take that title off him. That's
how many titles?
He could be a double champ.
No, I think they're gonna give it to Bryan.
Well, AEW got their own separate titles, plus the owner owns Ring of Honor, so that's like another 12 titles.
Yeah.
Last year they got a trio championship. That's creative, but honestly, I mean, that's
to be honest with you, bro, they have so many teams in 3s and 4s that it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, I said it 6 months ago. I'm like, they got too many 3-man teams, man. They need a title.
They had like faction warfare.
Yeah, and it's messed up because those titles are supposed to be centered around the elite. And now they're suspended over the dumb shit. So now it's like, all right, like, you know.
Well, how long is CM Punk gonna be out if the elite is just?
He might not come back, man. If he's out 9 months with that injury at the very least, but then he might be fired at that point. Like, I don't see him coming back.
Nah, they paid him too much money to fire him. What they're gonna say? Give me my money back?
Nah, they're gonna buy him. They're gonna buy him out.
Yeah, they're gonna buy it. Yeah,
I just read this now. Chris Jericho, he injured his larynx. That's what he injured.
His throat.
Yeah, he injured his larynx.
Oh, good.
Jericho, what, yesterday?
How did he injure his throat?
Oh, shit.
I didn't even notice that he was getting thrown around the ring. Oh, well, maybe all them uppercuts he was taking yesterday, one had to hit the close.
Yeah, one of them had to connect.
Yeah.
Yo, he hit him with like 40 uppercuts yesterday.
His body gonna give out, man. The way he's taking at 51 years old.
Let's talk about that. Why is he so fucking he's like a robot.
Who, Jericho?
Who?
I'm speaking of Claudio.
Oh yeah.
When he's wrestling,
Claudio.
No, Claudio.
You mean he's stiff?
He's
stiff as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
but he's a robot fighting, and he doesn't have that many moves. Like, I can understand why he's never been a champion before.
Right.
If Hogan was a champion, he could do it.
He's got great matches though.
You ever seen Hogan wrestle in Japan? That dude was pulling out hip tosses and arm drags and
everybody who goes to Japan kills.
Yeah,
but Japan also is the world of the most stiffest wrestlers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wrestle out there. Yeah,
strong style.
Yeah, right.
Kervin said he won't believe CM Punk is gone for AEW. So he said, yeah, that's true. Hey, stupid. Saraya is undefeated in trios matches. Yeah, you're right. She is. Oh, I get it. I didn't get
that went over
your Wow. That was a good one because that really did go over my head. If you ever seen her tapes, you understand what I'm talking about.
I've seen her.
Damn, for real.
I've seen her tape.
Yeah, out of everyone that would get the joke, it should be you with the shit that you post sometimes.
I definitely.
Whoa. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, do-rag Vince. Yo, shout out to the Acclaim. Yo, I had never seen so many people scissor in one arena in my whole life.
Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? Yeah. They're over as fuck.
Yo, how do you feel about them winning like that though?
I don't care. I mean, they was gonna win regardless of the fact.
Yeah, but I'm kind of disappointed that they cheated to win.
I'm not.
Does that mean that they're gonna be heel again and Pete Lee and
I don't know.
No. It's probably gonna be face,
bro.
We're talking about the Acclaimed, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with them or FTR right now.
So about that, I felt like they did Keith Lee and Swerve wrong. I like those guys, and they could have got it off somebody else because now I think that hurts them. That hurts Swerve and Keith Lee.
But they're about to break up anyway. So
I know that. I know.
But that's the reason why they dropped the belt. They're about to
break them up.
Yeah.
I hope they make Keith Lee heel. If you ever seen his indie work, his heel work is
him as a heel.
But if you see
heel work,
I don't know if they showed it on TV last night, but if you see what they showed, then he's not going to be the heel.
Swerve is going to be the heel.
Yeah, because he actually gave the Acclaim props.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he stood to them. He went.
Yo, bro, son, like the amount of like scissor shirts, like
yo, Yo,
I mean,
right.
bro,
I got one on right
my
now.
section.
Be honest.
Yo, I got one on right now.
When they won, you sister somebody.
Nah.
Get out of here.
Nah.
You know, whoever was next to you.
You for real?
Nah, I didn't. honestly, I didn't. I really didn't.
Man, I was scissoring everybody.
Let me tell you,
before we did everybody, man.
He definitely did.
Nah,
he looked like he did.
Nah, I didn't. I'll tell you if I did. Yo, before we get into the topic tonight, I want to tell you a crazy story yesterday. So we waiting online. No, this is crazy. We waiting online. It's like 5:30. Waiting online. So we talking to it's me and one of my men. We talking to these two guys that was online in front of us. So there's this kid that's sitting online in front of him. Nah, it's even worse than that. The kid had the nerve to go. Well, the guy told us that the kid told him that he tested positive for COVID, but he was at the show because he didn't want to miss the show.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Yeah, he had a mask on, but it wasn't one of those masks that you feel like you would be protected by it.
So y'all was sitting next to somebody with COVID.
No. He was online. But believe me when I tell you, with the space that was in front of him and behind him, it looked like he was in a bubble by himself. So he gets to the thing where they scan the tickets, and I guess after he got by, the guys that was in front of us was like, they told him like, that he had COVID, whatever. So the guy who took the tickets called him back and kept him on the side. So you see how sad this kid looked as everybody was going because he knew he wasn't going to see the show.
Oh, so someone snitched on him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
why did he even say that? I would have been.
I get it. On one hand, I get it because it's like
he shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been there.
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. If you're gonna try to get away with it, like don't say shit.
Yeah, exactly. And what if in the midst of of excitement, he took the mask off?
Right.
So I get it, but yeah,
future.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Matt, because the president did say pandemic is over, but you still got COVID. You got COVID. I don't.
First of all, the president don't we know he has some time. We can't go by his word. I seen a man trying to shake somebody.
I agree.
Times, no.
Let's not talk about this because then Romeo's going to get on this whole conservative
thing,
man.
No, this is strictly wrestling. I'm not going to mention that. If you want to have me on for another podcast with that, then we can do that. But
I think I would have you on my other show for that, just because your views are just so interesting. I think I would do it anyway.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. I mean, not a lot of us that came from the Bronx from that high school share my views, right? I mean,
no, because the way you got jumped on that post before,
I get killed at the time.
Yo, you would think, no lie, you would think he stormed the Capitol by himself. It was bad. It was bad, bro.
And me and Romeo have gone back and forth.
I saw it. I know.
Plenty of time.
We used to go at each other, man. But it's like I try not to post that much anymore because it's just like it's stressful. I don't want to go back and forth with anybody.
Yeah.
I learned after.
I did the same shit. I stopped posting.
Yeah. I saw you stop posting.
So you're a Trump supporter, basically, right?
I am. I definitely am.
You know what? And guess what? I'm not even knocking your views.
Yeah, well,
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't mind having. That's why I said I wouldn't mind having him on another show because I know his views would be something that'll catch attention.
Yeah,
because honestly, like Mac just said, if that man knew what he was completely doing, he'd have done some shit, and that's how I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna bring politics into this wrestling podcast.
Nah, man.
Because I wanted to ask y'all about what do y'all think of them not giving the AEW World Title to Daniel Bryan? Bryan Danielson.
No, I like that they didn't do that. I do. If Bryan's gonna hold the title, he needs to hold it for a while.
Yeah.
The next champion. Moxley can afford to have a 2-month reign. He's a 3-time champion already.
Yeah, I agree with that.
At this point, Moxley gonna be a 17-time world champion.
What company did that? They kept changing the world title like every other week.
WWE during the Attitude Era. It was like a different champion every 2 weeks.
But thing about it with the Attitude Era though, when they did that, actually at least they gave it to the top guys who was actually always in the mix of in the feud with each other. I can respect that back and forth. But actually, I mean, you had the Undertaker, you had Rock, Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I can't throw Mankind that because he's feuding with Triple H really when it came to the title. We talking like that guys like Taker, Rock, Stone Cold, Angle when they threw him in the mix. You know what I mean? Triple H, he's still crawling his way back, trying to get to the top spot as well. But those 4 guys right there, it always went in a circle with them.
You had so many guys back in the Attitude Era was so fucking over that you could have got the title to any of them, and they would have just ran with it. Like it's a beautiful thing to see. You don't really see that nowadays, where you got 5-6 guys collectively that are just super over, just as much as the next guy, and either one could hold the title. You know, like you don't see that anymore.
Nah, yeah, it's like even like we got a guy to comment right now. He said I can't add Mankind. The reason I didn't add Mankind to answer his question is because even though Mankind was in that top 10, spot, I'm talking about the main top 4 or 5 guys. He definitely wasn't the top 4 or 5.
I can agree with that.
Like when they get
Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold,
Taker.
And that's Kane when he was dressed like Taker.
Yeah, but Kurt Angle was in. When SmackDown came along, that's when he started.
I'm not talking about the 2 belts. I'm talking about the 1 belt, not the 2, the 1. They just had the 1 belt. That's how I said. Like I'm not gonna throw Mankind. It's just really those 4. Remember, they had the Fatal 4-Ways. They had the 1-on-1 matches. That's what SmackDown really was the shit. Like
SmackDown
I couldn't wait to watch it.
SmackDown was the shit when they had their SmackDown 6.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman was in charge.
Yep.
Benoit, Angle, Guerrero,
Edge,
Mysterio,
when SmackDown moved to Fox, Paul Heyman was in charge at the beginning, and that's why it was good. And then Vince took over and went downhill. And we got Roman Reigns for almost 3 years now.
Oh my God!
You needed to turn him heel 5 years ago, man. That's what they needed to do.
No, I'm glad they didn't, because think about it, he probably would have been a world champion for 5 years. So thank God.
We the one, baby.
Bro,
I can't shit on Reigns, man. Yeah, honestly, that man is so over right now. I think
he's killing it, man.
I think if he loses the belt right now, people will be pissed off. No
but
bullshit.
That's the way that you could take one of the belts. You could take one of the belts away from him and still have him look strong. Just make it a ladder match between him and Seth Rollins, and each of them falls down and they each grab a ladder on their. A title on their way down.
That theory.
That's how I would
Reigns is over, man. Like Reigns is definitely over. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of him fighting Brock, and Brock is my man.
That's it, bro. That was the last match, bro.
Yeah, okay. So was Cena Rock once in a lifetime.
Right. The thing is that was during the Vince era. We're on the Triple H era. You don't believe in Triple H like that, bro.
No, I don't. Not yet.
You know what?
I could tell you didn't watch NXT.
I know. I watch NXT now. So I don't have faith in him yet.
Nah, because he's not in charge of NXT now.
Don't be shitting on John. Don't be shitting on John. All right, I'm not even talking about Triple H. Don't be shitting on John.
It's John Laurinaitis.
John Morrison.
Exactly.
No, John Laurinaitis.
Nah, I'm talking about Levizik.
John Paul Levesque. Okay.
Yeah, don't be shitting on. We're not talking about Triple H. Triple H is the wrestler. We talking about John Paul, all right?
Okay.
Or Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Exactly.
All right, so let's get
I
into
think he has a lot of potential, but he hasn't reached it yet.
Who?
Triple H.
Yeah,
I mean,
Triple H.
He's made the product better so far.
Look at what he did when it was black and gold, the real black and gold back in the day. Like he's just applying all of that to the main roster now.
Yeah, it's like having his toy with a bigger budget now.
Yep, and that's awesome.
He knows the business, man. Like, he knows the business.
By the way, I'm excited. Survivor Series War Games. War Games is coming back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The only way I watch Survivor Series, they have the real War Games. I don't want one ring. I need two rings in the cage.
My only problem with War Games, and then we'll get into the topic for the night, is that if it involves the bloodline and Roman's in it, they're not losing.
So?
No, there's no so. I'm tired of Roman winning. Yo, he gotta lose sometime, bro.
Right.
But
I'm not gonna watch a War Games match if he's in it. He's not gonna get pinned.
I'm gonna hold it down for Dawn right now. That man,
Sami Zayn is gonna get pinned.
He's at the head of the table.
Honestly, Roman Reigns is not dropping that belt until he beats The Rock.
Which then makes no sense, because then once you beat The Rock, which is the final boss, now I'm supposed to believe that somebody else could beat you.
Cody,
you tell me when that makes sense.
Somebody's gonna take it off of him.
Okay, so I'm supposed to believe in the world of wrestling that Cody's better than The Rock.
No,
No.
Cody's not better than The Rock.
Okay, but if Roman beats The Rock and Cody beats Roman, then that makes him better than The Rock by
First of all,
default.
the final boss is not The Rock. He got to beat Rikishi. That's the final boss.
So the final boss is Rosie.
That's it.
I did it
That's
for The Rock.
Excuse the cursing. That's messed up.
Yeah, the final boss is Yokozuna. That would be the real final boss.
Man, listen, man. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand Yoko. But on to the topic. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the topic is tonight for us wrestling fans is building your brand GM mode. So I decided to do what we was gonna do: 2 main eventers, 2 mid carders, 2 tag teams, and 2 women. So now, if you're doing it off the fly like I am, 2 tag teams don't have to really be an actual tag team because, as we all know in wrestling, they makeshift tag teams all the damn time anyway.
What era?
So,
any era?
That's
a real question.
We could do any era. I would do any era.
No, the reason I asked that because I always had this one fantasy tag team that never happened, and I'm highly upset. So go ahead.
All right, so if that's how you feel, then we're gonna start with you. I'm gonna go Jay Andre, then we're gonna go Daniel, Alexis, and then Romeo, and then I'll go.
Why you start with me for?
Because you got this one dream tag team that you want to put out. So if you started your franchise, who's your 2 main eventers?
If we're talking about like back in the day, like
you talking about from back in the day to now, anybody from let's just say from 91 to now to present.
Easy.
Oh damn! See that fucked up my whole shit because I was just thinking about right now.
I mean, okay. So this is gonna test us because now you putting us all on the fly. Now you just change the whole. Just tear your script up. Now we're breaking the 4th wall now, guys.
All right. If I had to go back in the day, a team I always wanted to see.
All right.
Was Razor Ramon and Bret Hart. I felt I never got the chance to actually see them be tag teams. I even had a picture they finishing moves like Razor doing the Razor's Edge and Bret finishing with the sharpshooter.
And then Razor would turn on him because he's part of Shawn Michaels' group.
Yep, that's how the storyline finishes.
And also, that's my tag team number 1. Then tag team number 2, they actually did tag team a little bit, but not too much. It'd definitely be Kurt and Chris Benoit. You already know how I feel about that.
That's interesting. That's actually, you just mentioned someone that I was gonna mention in the tag team, but I'll get to that when you're
like.
done.
And I'm not talking about Perk Angle. I'm talking about freshly shaved bald head Perk.
Freshly squeezed Kurt Angle.
Yeah, freshly, not like that Kurt. Like you suck Kurt. Like that. Him and Chris Benoit. That's definitely always want to be my other tag teams. I wanted to have. I could have had more, but as far as like. Oh, next, go ahead. Yeah, my bad.
No, you go. Okay, all right. So we'll do it like that then. So you do your 2 tag teams. Jay Andre, go. We'll do the tag teams. After we do the tag teams, we'll do the women. After the women, we'll start moving up the mid cards, and then we'll do the main events. So Jay Andre, who's your 2 tag teams?
Okay, I can't go because they're the best tag team right now in the business. So I gotta go FTR. That would be my tag team that I would be the number 1 tag team on my brand, and then the second tag team on my brand. As crazy as it sounds, I would have to go with the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane.
Which Kane? Mask on, mask off.
Mask Kane and Biker Taker.
Wow. Big Evil.
Big Evil.
Oh yeah. Woo. It was dominating.
Yeah.
They probably would never lose. Until Kane turns on Undertaker.
Right.
It's funny because every tag team you name is that somebody's going to turn on somebody.
It's always before WrestleMania. It's like Vince had a plan. Like, that's who to fight at WrestleMania.
It's either WrestleMania or SummerSlam. They couldn't last after that.
Yep, that ass. Yeah, for real.
All right, Daniel, who's your 2 tag teams?
So my babyface tag team would be Johnny Gargano and fucking Top Flight.
Dante Martin?
Yeah, and Dante Martin.
That's different.
Yeah. And my heel tag teams will be MJF and Randy Orton.
So you're doing heel and face tag team? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you do whatever tag team.
That's how I'm doing it.
You threw my loop now, right? Facts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alexis,
because that's how I was thinking. Because you need enemies and you need friends.
True.
So my tag teams, I'm going strictly biased because I love them. Proud and Powerful.
I love Proud and Powerful.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't gonna front. I got hyped last night because I actually thought they both was coming out.
Yeah. I like, man, they deserve the titles, man. I love those guys.
Is that they don't want to work together no more?
Nah, Mike is still injured.
No, but they had beef before that.
No, that's not really true.
No, that's what I read. I mean,
they had some type of beef, but
they squashed it.
But it's stemming because Mike is wrestling more in Puerto Rico. Before he got injured, he became the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, I know. I read that. Yeah, because I remember he was challenging for Terminus title too. He was going singles.
Yes. And so he's been fighting a lot more singles in Puerto Rico, and he was supposed to be the face of the company. Then he gets injured in AEW, and they have to drop the belt on him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's your other tag team?
That's what's going on. And my other tag team is the Road Warriors.
Yeah,
I was never a big fan of them, yo.
Oh, get off my show! Get off my show right now, man.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me explain. I was a fan of them, but like not like one of them super high tag team fans of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Like I was definitely a fan of the Water Rush. I couldn't wait till they come out.
Or should I say Legion of Doom?
Did you have a picture?
Road Warriors, Legion of Doom.
Water Rush. Yo, shout out to Kanye for stealing my man Bret Hart's idea of the glasses that he trying to sell for $20. I'm not appreciating that.
KD says Santana should turn heel on Ortiz. Nah, they should win the titles first before they ever think about breaking up.
Yeah. And Ortiz should turn on Santana.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Santana looks more like a baby face.
Yeah, and also he could play out the people saying that Santana's better than me.
Oh yeah, could hold Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels thing.
Yeah.
Romeo, who you got?
I'll take it old school. There was actually tag team champions before. Tag team I used to love when we were in high school was Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko. I love those guys.
And WCW.
WCW, they were WCW tag team champions when they joined the Horsemen. I was a big Horseman guy in high school. I don't know if you remember, Terrell.
Mm-hmm.
But those guys,
you threw up the 4 right before I pedigreed you.
I couldn't get enough of those guys. Chris Benoit is my favorite wrestler of all time. It's tragic the fuck he did. Like
he ain't do it.
Well, that's a conversation for
that's a conversation for that other show too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not it's hard to believe, but I'm not really big into conspiracy theories. So I don't know if he did it or not, but it's just tragic what happened because this guy was my favorite of all time, and now I can't. It's almost like I have to be afraid to say that because people think I'm sympathizing with a murderer, and I'm not. It's just I respect his in-ring work. It was second to none. Like guys just did it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So that's one tag team, and interestingly enough, another tag team that I would love to see, almost like a fantasy tag team, if you will, would be AJ Styles. I'm a huge fan of him. AJ Styles in his prime, and give me him
in his prime.
Yeah.
AJ and who else?
Give me him with a Will Ospreay.
You know?
Who? Will Ospreay and who?
AJ.
AJ in his prime, TNA AJ with Will Ospreay.
That's
it. Guys together.
Ooh.
You know?
Oh wow.
You can even make those guys heel. Because heel Will Ospreay is 10 times better than face.
Oh, heel AJ is better than
heel
face.
AJ is great.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh. Bullet Club AJ is the best.
Club, imagine both those guys like Bullet Club, for example.
Oh my god.
You know? That'd be a fantasy tag team I would love to see. I think that would hit them and FTR. Can you imagine? Oh no, remove FTR, them and like Lucha Bros. For them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
that's exciting.
Yeah. As far as me for tag team, I would say it's probably 2 makeshift tag teams too. I would go Solo Sequoia and Jacob Fatu.
Oh, okay.
And in the other one, I would go Matt Riddle and RVD.
That'd be fun.
That's
I like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. RVD and Prime AJ Styles have been a team too. That'd have been a great fucking team.
They were a team for a while in TNA.
Nah, we talking about Prime RVD and Prime. You know,
I don't know something about a RVD and Matt Riddle. Like their backstage promos probably would just be hilarious. Because I can picture like the interviewer going into the room and can't go in the room because it's just full of smoke.
Like, what do you want, bro? And then RVD, he's all fucked up, so he's like, bro, let me tell you something about this.
But I think that would be like a crazy.
But RVD could still go.
Oh yeah, I've seen him fight like a couple weeks ago.
Speaking of,
you see his wife.
Did you see the Dante Martin fight he had?
Stupid, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
He fought Dante Martin.
Yeah. That's the one I was talking about. In Mall of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Y'all down to go to the next Hog show?
I was thinking about it, but
I was supposed to go to Terminal 5, but I wasn't able to.
Yeah, I'm with it. But before we get back to the show, we got to pay some bills. So if you're looking to get a podcast on the Evening Rush Network and try to fit yourself in somewhere, if you can, this is how you do it.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Hey, once again, we're back, guys. See the clap? See the piped in crowd noise? WWE piped in crowd noise? All right, so we knocked out the tag teams, which is a pretty damn good list of tag teams to start off. Let's go with the women. Blacko, what about you? Who you got?
I'm gonna be honest with you, when it comes to the women, it's like type hard for me because I really don't know. Give me like a give me like a Molly Holly and a Lita for women.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, two teams, right?
No. You got the two women. There's your two women.
Oh yeah, so give me a Molly Holly and a Lita, because I think they're the most athletic ones. You know what I'm saying? The women now, I'm not knocking them. Do they put on good matches? Yes, but as far as like big on them, I'm not really that big on them. Really, I like how they look.
Oh, you got to start watching them more, brother.
Yeah.
They're exciting.
If I'm gonna watch, I'm not gonna be watching wrestling. They some bad women.
The views expressed.
That should give you some more incentive to watch.
It would make sense that you would say that considering your name is Durag Vince, but we ain't gonna go there right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the scandals, man.
Andre, who you got?
I'm gonna go start off with Asuka, Japan.
Excuse me,
Asuka.
gentlemen.
Not this new Asuka, Japan Asuka. And then I'm gonna go Bianca Belair.
Oh, so you talk about Asuka, Kana Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually that Asuka's a dangerous Asuka. I've seen her matches in Japan, yo. That's different. She's different in Japan.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all remember when Xia Li knocked out Raquel Rodriguez, I think it was? Or Gonzalez?
What happened?
When Xia Li knocked out Marilyn Martinez.
I know you're talking about. I'm talking Mercedes Martinez when she got knocked out.
Dad duties, my fault, y'all. Dad duties.
But yeah,
your kid tried to cash in the money in the bank on you.
Listen, he be trying to try. Last time we wrestled was in the pool. I found his ass crazy. He ain't think I could pick him up that fast either.
See, sometimes you got to teach him. You ain't as weak as they think you are.
Of course.
Danny, who you got?
So I got Thunder Rosa, and I got Sasha Banks. My list goes off of babyface and heel. I like working on that dynamic.
All right, Alexis, who you got?
I'm going with Charlotte and Jade Cargill.
I love Jade, man.
So you're trying to get people to fall asleep during matches, though.
Nah. I think Charlotte can teach Jade some things because Charlotte is a lot better than a lot of people give her credit for.
Bro, Charlotte is like a robot, bro.
Nah, Charlotte can wrestle.
Nah. You have to understand that she's wrestling in a WWE style wrestling.
Yeah.
If you let her open up and really evolve as a wrestler outside of the aspects of WWE, she'll be one of the best female wrestlers in the world.
See, my only problem with Charlotte is they're booking her to beat her father record. That's the only.
She's gonna beat the record.
Oh, didn't they subtract like 2 title changes?
She's like 14 already. 13.
Bro, yeah, she's like 3 title wins away from breaking the record.
Yeah, but they took like a couple of titles.
No, they added it back.
They added it back.
Yeah, they added it back.
I wonder why they took them off.
Remember, that was under the Vince McMahon era. Things changed now. Oh, okay. Oh, so KD for his tag teams, he put Road Warriors and Harlem Heat.
Harlem Heat was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm sorry, no disrespect to Stevie. I'm about to say Stevie J, Stevie Ray. I couldn't get with Harlem Heat, so Booker was solo.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I tried. I couldn't do it. When it came to WCW tag teams, it was just like, this shit is whack.
Yeah. Well, yeah. During that time, yeah, Harlem Heat was like probably like the best one, like in the mid '90s.
And
the
they
Hollywood
was.
Blondes.
That's the thing about it. They really was. But I just could not get with Harlem Heat until Booker went. So you had that best of 7. I would say, yep, this dude got it.
Oh yeah. Romeo, who you got?
Damn, it's between 3. I'll be honest. I'm gonna piggyback off Alexis J. Cargill. I'm gonna tell you something about this woman. She is a star. And
Yeah.
she just keeps working on her in-ring. The girl's a megastar. Like Flair level. Like
you can see it last night.
She's got the charisma. She's got the look. She's got the build, the height, everything. She's got the mic.
She's just her wrestling.
She's perfect.
But
Jay Cargill is perfect.
Bro,
you see botches too much.
Nah,
that's the thing.
But that's a learning curve, though.
I'm gonna make an argument for that. She doesn't have to be. She doesn't look like she has to be technical and everything. She just needs to put on solid matches, reduce the mistakes, and play like that power heel kind of. Like that strong power heel, like almost
she's
like
the one.
Where we have a minimum move set. You don't have to do a lot. You get yourself over with your body language in the ring and your charisma.
Isn't she supposed to be built up as female Goldberg?
I guess.
I guess. But
worse. Yeah, Goldberg's worse.
Remember, Jay Carter's
Goldberg's
only been wrestling for what, 2-3 years?
No, not even.
Yeah.
She's only been wrestling like a year and a half.
She picked it up quick. So there's her as far as like a charisma, star power standpoint. This is why I'm picking 3. There's her. Then I would have to turn to, and you guys might think that you might be like, what? I love technical wrestling. Again, Benoit's my favorite wrestler of all time. I love Serena Deeb. Absolutely love Serena.
Hell yeah.
Love what she's doing in the ring. She could work with Cargill.
Yeah.
Teach her something. Deeb is like a Deeb Malenko. I love Deeb.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
That's the best way to describe her too.
So Serena is an amazing technical wrestler. I think she can hang with any of the boys in that ring. She's that good. So I love Serena. I mean, again, her charisma's not there. Her mic work needs help, but her in-ring is second to none when it comes to technical and females.
I feel like Serena, it depends who she's with. Because when she was doing that feud with Thunder Rosa, that shit was lit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but they both are good.
Yeah, they both look really good. They both look really good. And Thunder Rosa gets accused of sandbagging, but I couldn't tell on the Serena Deeb feud. I don't know if she just respects Serena or what, but I don't know.
This is her and Britt don't like each other.
Dr. Britt Baker hates her. She was the one putting out the articles and shit.
Yeah,
and that's it. Thank you for that segue, because my third that I was gonna say, I know you said 2, but Britt Baker is my third. She just another one with star power. I love the way she is on the mic. Great mic skills. Average wrestler for her mic skills. My favorite thing, one of my favorite thing in wrestling is watching her match when she talks shit into the camera. No one else does that. No one else to how she does it, and it brings you. It makes me laugh. Like I get joy when she does that. Like it's funny as hell. Mm-hmm. So that's something that no one else does, and for that, she's like, I can't decide between the 3. The 3 all like, if I had to mold a perfect wrestler, I would combine the 3 of them together. Female wrestler, I would say. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah. So
I wanted to pick 4 women.
so for me, I think I'd have to go Jade, obviously, because like you said, like if you were at that arena last night, she just breathes star power coming out the entrance.
Who was that she was talking to backstage? Was that from Dark or something?
Oh no, she was talking to Trina.
Yeah, I don't know what Trina is.
The rapper.
The rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
They did a backstage segment before on Dynamite.
I must have.
Remember, we was in the arena, so we didn't see it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
wait, so you don't get to see it? They don't put it in the big screen for you?
Nah.
They don't.
Nah.
So what y'all do?
They're too busy watching the rest of the wrestling match. Like, because there's a lot of more stuff happening once the show goes on commercial.
Because it's crazy. When I went to Raw that year, this guy won a title. Lee Rellz, you said he was there, and I was sitting there wondering, like, yo, it felt like it was no commercials. Everything just kept going.
It might have been a commercial-free episode.
Nah, it was commercials, but it was a night after Mania, so everything just flowed.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Raw after Mania. I would love to do it.
Bro.
That'd be fun.
Yo, can I tell you one thing that I hated about yesterday, Grand Slam? Every time they put the hard camera, somebody kept putting up a NWO
the belt.
And they had to cut it, so it kept getting annoying.
Yeah, because
I saw
and I felt bad because that wasn't even their fault. It was just a dickhead ruining the show.
Yeah, I said pretty much what it all was too. So I got Jade, and I think and this is going to be a controversial one because I know a lot of people is like, but I would go Jade and I'll go Tessa Blanchard.
I miss Tessa, bro.
Yeah, she's fierce, man.
Yeah.
Just because she's a bully, doesn't matter, bro. There's been a lot of bullies it's the wrestling community.
Tessa Blanchard's the type of female wrestler that would turn Jade into a mega babyface just because.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
She's a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
I heard she's difficult to work with, right? Like she's like no one wants to hire her. No one wants to even touch her.
You know it's that bad when she's that good, but the higher up companies don't want to touch her.
Don't want to touch her, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So now we go to the mid-carders. The Black, who you have as your two mid-carders?
My top mid-carders? I'm going to try to give you guys some up-to-date people, you know. Damn. Mid-card. You know, I would put them in mid-card just to give the IC title some glorification. I'll put AJ Styles there.
Mm-hmm.
And give me who can I have him feud with? Who would be a good AJ Styles feud?
A broomstick. Make a feud with anybody.
Nah, for a really good feud, like a show-stopping feud, I'll put HBK back in the IC title.
Yo, I thought about that when you said AJ. I really thought about that.
Honestly, I think that would be a great match. And, you know, HBK, and I'm talking about HBK.
96, 97?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's when he started to really break out his shell. Before Mark Calloway decided to throw him on his back and chip the bone in his back.
Hey, that was an accident.
You know, Scott, I watched that recently. He did that. He thought the casket was open. They said
he supposed to land into the casket?
Yeah, he supposed to land in the casket, but remember the door had closed.
Yeah. I don't believe he did that on purpose because supposedly he's one of the safest workers to be with.
Nah, he didn't. Is that what led to his back problems? Was that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you look at Royal Rumble, what is it, 97?
Yeah.
It's a
wasn't
spot.
No, 98.
I thought it was 96.
Yeah. No, it's 98. It's 98.
Nah, 98 because 97 he beat Sid for the title in San Antonio.
Yeah, 97 is when Brett left. So yeah. So if you look at the spot where he did a back body drop over the top rope, Shawn Michaels' back, the edge of his back landed on the edge of the casket. And that's where it started.
But look before he threw him, you see the door actually closed by accident. Nobody opened the casket back up. It actually slammed closed.
Okay, I didn't know that. Hey, wow.
Comment section. KD said Miz and MJF are his mid-carders.
Okay.
We'll get to that later.
I think I know where you're going with that.
Who's next? Who next?
Jay Andre, what you got?
Mid-carders, I would have to go Samoa Joe back in TNA when he first came to TNA, like around that 05 period.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would have to go Will Ospreay. That would be my two mid-carders.
Wow. I love Will Ospreay.
I can picture Will Ospreay doing a backflip right into Taz. I mean, Taz, not Taz. The Samoa Joe choking him out.
Peanut clutch.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and once again, shout out to Samoa Joe for always side swiping everybody doing high cross bodies off the top rope and doing it so smoothly, like he don't care.
He's like, "Fuck you! I ain't gonna take that."
Yo, he did that shit last night. It was hilarious.
You know, Samoa Joe's amazing. This guy,
you just spoiled a rampage for me, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you might not want to see the video I made at the end of the show, then if you don't want to see what happened.
Samoa Joe is a legit threat to anybody. Like, feuding with Lesnar, he's one of the few guys that can feud with Lesnar, and you have to doubt this guy. He can beat Lesnar.
He should have beat Lesnar.
You could write it to Lesnar, and it would make perfect sense.
No,
I thought he was gonna beat him.
Oh yeah, they banned this move because the
Muscle Buster, right? Yeah,
because it's Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for my baby face, I got Sami Zayn. And for my heel, I got Pac. Or Pac.
Pac, yeah, Pac's good.
Yeah.
I like Pac. Pac is
he's a
Yo.
bastard.
Yeah,
Yo.
his whole everything about him is just like
even
shit.
Now we know who's gonna get the Mid-Atlantic title now because they're gonna give Orange Cassidy a rematch. I'm sure it's coming.
Nah, I actually think it's gonna go to Ethan Page.
Ethan Page, but he
that's who it should go to.
He should drop it to Orange. Should drop it to Ethan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because now he's technically a heel because of what he did to Orange.
Nah, yes and no.
So a heel can't lose it to another heel.
Death Triangle's never really been face heel. It's only been Phoenix. Phoenix is the only face.
Yeah.
Because even Pincer sometimes wrestles faces. So it's like it's really, that heel face dynamic in AEW is a little off sometimes.
Speaking of Pac, am I the only one that feels him and Buddy Murphy should just keep fighting forever? Like those two are like the identical.
Fight forever.
They got the same body shape.
Yeah, they're the same. They're the same agility, same quickness, same size. Like they just they had that one solo match together in AEW a couple months back, a month ago or so, and I enjoyed it. It was really good.
Yeah, I could watch them fight for about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Alexis, who you got?
Mid card. Now, my dude that I'm about to mention should be a main eventer. All right, but I'm going with MJF.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
This dude, he is absolutely a beast. He can fucking speak on the mic. He can wrestle. He can get the crowd going, and he feeds. Yo, there's nothing that man can't do.
Yesterday, that shit was awesome. He's saying, all my followers, my worshipers.
He's the only dude that could get a bunch of New Yorks to agree with being devil worshipers.
Yeah.
Now,
yo, bro, he came out. Yo, Blacko, he came out last night. He was like, yo, I'm the devil is back and all my devil worshipers. This dude literally said, yo, these guys in the crowd would have no problem with me sleeping with their wives. And you can see guys like, yeah.
I won't. Like that's how you saw them.
Dude said the only reason I won't do it is because I have standards, though.
Yo, bro. When he said that, though, you saw the guy that the camera cut to.
No, we were live.
We were live.
Yeah. Oh, y'all was live. Oh, bro, they cut to this like redneck looking dude, like OD. Yeah.
My favorite
line
in that promo was when he called BCC the Blackpool Cuckold Club. That was
hilarious.
Yo, there was a female.
My God. Yo, I was dying laughing, man.
Yo, there was a female who had a sign last night because Justin Roberts read it. Where he hold on real quick. Where the girl clearly said, she said something like, yo, my MJF is better than my man and he knows it. And the dude is right, and her man is right. Yeah,
yes.
And no, she was right above me in the seats. And the dude, her boyfriend was right there, like, yeah, she's right. I was like, yo, he's an idiot.
Man. That wrestling fan should have went out the window.
Yo, so it's like I'd have looked at her, she'd have been taking that sign home by herself.
She would have been walking back to her.
My boy said the same thing. Yeah.
Yo, who you got, Alexis? What's your other one, Alexis?
Then my other one, he's another heel. But him and MJF together, I think would be a perfect combination. Austin Theory.
I still don't. The jury's still out on Theory for me, man.
I'm not a fan of Theory.
Honestly, after his match with Kevin Owens, I'm becoming a Austin Theory fan. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's growing on me.
Maybe
the only reason I chose him because I was gonna go with Razor Ramon. I was going to go with Razor Ramon, the bad guy.
But you chose Austin Theory over Razor Ramon?
I chose Austin Theory because MJF is now, and him and Razor, they can still make it happen. But I think Theory and MJF would have a lot of potential.
Romeo, who you got?
Mid-Carter. I was a big fan of this guy 10 years ago. And
you look disappointed in me.
I was a big fan of this Mid-Carter 10 years ago. I think he had great potential, and they dropped the ball on this guy. And Dolph Ziggler. I see.
Oh,
Dolph
yes.
Ziggler. Guy was super white hot for a while, had everyone's support, and WWE stays shitting on him.
Baby
This guy,
Shawn Michaels.
This guy is probably the best seller in the last like 10, 15 years. He would make you look like gold if you got him.
I agree.
The way he sold. And you know what? After a while, and this is what I noticed with him, he was killing himself selling for everybody, killing himself, making it look so good. And after a while, he got onto the whole, they're not going to push me. Why am I killing myself to make everybody else look good? You know what? Let me wrestle safe. And if you notice, he started wrestling more safe as the years went on. Because what's he killing himself for? You know, it's a shame what he could have been.
That shit changed recently, though.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I haven't been watching much WWE programming.
Nah, listen,
bro, I recommend you watch it now. After Triple H took over, watch it. Trust me.
Nah, you can watch when he was in NXT. Beard Ziggler is best for business.
Yeah. Beard Ziggler, is that a thing now?
Nah, that was like early in the year. He grew a full beard out.
Oh, beard.
And went to NXT, became the NXT World Heavyweight Champion.
I saw that too. too.
And he had a good run too.
Yeah.
Imagine if it would have been the world title.
Right.
And who else did you got?
Mid card, other than Ziggler, man, would you consider? I don't know, man. Like Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Would you consider him a mid carder back then? Like I guess, right?
Yeah. Lionheart,
Yeah, Lionheart, I enjoyed very much. That one of my finishers of all time was not the Walls of Jericho. Fuck that. The Lion Tamer.
The Lion
Tamer. That was a cold breaker.
He's cold breaking people's neck.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. That was one of the most unique moves I've ever seen anyone. Some unique submissions, let's say. I've seen anyone. Like that's no. I used to put my brother in that shit all the time.
Yeah, that was the best move you could do.
It's not an easy move to.
You gotta get your knee on their head.
Yeah, right. And it's like your back is arched upside down.
Without trying to sever your brother's spine in the process.
Right.
So you technically like lifting them up. You're not even pulling back.
Yeah, I would say honestly, I would put that in the top 5 submission of all time. Lion Tamer, without doubt.
Yeah.
And then WWE watered it down with the Walls of Jericho. It looked too violent. I didn't like that, but
that was whack. I hated it.
So
can I be honest? Can I regret not saying this early. Women, Natalia's when she first debuted, I loved when she put the sharpshooter in because she would put it all the way back.
She has the best sharpshooter.
Yeah.
She has a better sharpshooter than Brett.
Yeah, like Brett. Yeah.
Don't ever disrespect Brett.
That's execution. All right.
There'd be no Natalia sharpshooter without Brett. Watch him out.
Yeah.
But somebody said it was better than Brett?
No.
I said it was like Brett.
Maybe Sting, but that's just.
But she she just dropped back like on the mat.
Yeah.
Just to apply it. That looks so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So mid carders for me, I'm going Powerhouse Hobbs, and shit. Who else would I put as a mid carder? This is gonna shock a couple people because I would never let him touch main event again. But I'll put Randy Orton in the mid card.
Of course, you gotta put the Viper there.
Mm-hmm. But why wouldn't you let him touch main event?
Nah, he's done it already. I wouldn't unless it's him going to break the record. But I would keep him
going on his last run.
Yeah, IC title.
Yeah, bring it. Yeah, who would be better? Yeah. So now we getting towards the end of the show. Now it's the main eventers. Blacker, who you got for main eventers?
I got instead of 2 people, I got 2 groups. I'm gonna do it quick. All right, for like top sellers and everything, like huge draw, I would have Triple H, of course, Kurt, Rock, and I'll put Stone Cold there.
Mm-hmm.
But I also I will add Sting there as well. Crow Sting.
All right, of course. There's no other Sting.
Right. Now, knockout, drag out, dark type matches. I will add Abyss, Taker, Mankind, and of course Big Evil. That's that dark grittiness, like for that, and I would even I was debating between Brock or Bray.
I was gonna say Bray.
I was gonna say Dexter.
Bray fits in that group of what you.
So yeah, I put Brock there for the big guys. They all big. But right, Bray would go there because he fits that darkness, that whole demon type theme.
Yeah.
So that's my two groups right there.
Yeah.
So that's one hell of a War Games match.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. No, my bad. I said Sting. Excuse me.
Make it happen.
I'm gonna take Sting out.
Uh-huh.
Put Brett back there. Put Brett there.
All right, I'll
Bret
take
Hart
that.
there.
Jay Andre, who you got?
I have to go. They've done this before, but I think it was a robbery that they didn't do this when Austin was at his peak. I had to go Britt and Austin. Austin is the draw. And Britt and Austin had a rivalry that put Austin on the map, and too bad.
Great ass matches.
Mm-hmm.
It was. And I would have to do that. Because you got your draw, then you got your technical wrestler, and that's your rivalry, you know. So
You're
Austin
talking about the match that Austin passed out with blood all over.
Oh yeah, man. That was
The Survivor Series match was good too. That 96.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was great.
Yeah, they made both of them look so strong in that match. It was just that was special.
Yeah.
That match,
And that was a great technical wrestling match, actually, too.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make me want to watch it after this again.
Danny, who you got?
Oh, I'm gonna say just for the promo battles. Just for the promo battles. John Cena, MJF. Just for the promo battles.
They be shitting on Cena. Cena's the truth, man. Yeah. I don't like him. I'm a Cena fan.
Alexis, who you got?
Like, listen, I like his later.
Hold on. Alexis, who you got?
I was going with Ric Flair and Kenny Omega.
Oh, that's a odd mix, but it would make sense if you think about it. Because Ric Flair would sell for Kenny Omega like crazy.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to see Ric Flair take a V trigger.
After that plane crash, I don't think he could even take it.
Nah, I wouldn't see Ric Flair I wouldn't want to see Ric Flair take a one-winged angel either.
Who you got? There splat in the ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what version of Ric Flair? Last match Ric Flair?
Prime. Not Ric Flair now. Ric Flair in his prime.
Still wouldn't want to see him take a V trigger though. Kenny Omega and Ric Flair would end in a 60-minute draw. It wouldn't even be a winner.
Hey,
Romeo, who you got?
that's a hell of a main event.
So the two guys that I would pick, and this would be to start like kind of build a foundation around. MJF definitely is I believe he's a main eventer right now.
I gotta watch this guy, man. I gotta watch MJF.
Oh, just go on YouTube, bro. Just go on YouTube. It's all over YouTube.
Maybe 2 years ago, he was Big Carter. He's a main eventer now. The guy, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and he's young. I think he's probably the greatest heel of all time. I can say that with confidence. No one has crossed boundaries the way he has with his promos. No one has the cadence that he has either. The guy's unique, one of a kind, once in a generation type talent. And then that's just his mic skills. His in-ring skills are actually really good.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle a lot, but when he does wrestle,
they don't give him that much time.
That match he had with Darby Allin was a classic. Like it showed a lot.
The guy wrestles super safe. He sells amazing. Just the story he tells in the ring, he's just a true heel, man. Think he's the greatest heel of all time. And I love the way they book him. This guy wrestles maybe once every 3 months. But they do
that Brock Lesnar contract.
Right.
That's because of him. Did you guys see his interview with this dude, the
Ariel Helwani?
MMA Hour. MMA Hour.
Yeah, I seen it.
Because you don't need
he explains it all there.
To wrestle. You could just fill up an arena with advertising that he's gonna be on a mic. You can fill up in a whole people like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, but when he does wrestle, it is special, and it's a delight to see. He's amazing in the ring.
Best sell ever, MJF, when he was him and Sean Spears in the steel cage match with Wardlow when he got hit over the head with a chair.
Oh,
he got knocked out with his eyes open.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's your other one, Romeo?
So my other one, again, I'm gonna piggyback off Alexis, Kenny Omega. I'm not gonna say he's the greatest of all time, but I've never seen a guy that big, that strong, move so fast. This guy moves with such a veracity and ferociousness that he makes it look like he's killing you. Like the way he moves the V trigger, he just moves so fast, and he's so strong, and he really can. If you take him to a cruiserweight, if you take him to a heavyweight, he can wrestle in all sorts of levels and just
he can do it all.
And like what you said to earlier, he can wrestle a broomstick, which he has in Japan.
Yeah, I saw it.
He
wrestled. He also wrestled a 7-year-old girl too.
Yeah,
I
he got
saw
her
that.
over too. This is what he does. The guy's incredible.
Yeah. So as for me, main event wise, this is gonna surprise a lot of people because I'm not a big fan of his. And when I tell you who the second guy is, gonna surprise you even more because I need this story to be finished. The first one's Roman Reigns. Now I'm not a big fan of Roman Reigns. I really could care less for Roman Reigns.
He's a draw.
But the reason why I added him to this main event is because of who I put for the second. And the second person is Jey Uso. Because I need Jey Uso to be the one to finish this head of the table storyline and beat Roman for the belt.
Wow, you think that
it needs to go full? In my opinion, if I was writing this story, it would go full circle. It would be Jey Uso.
That's what he like 2 years ago, right?
Huh? Yeah. Why Jey and not Jimmy? Because it started with Jey.
Yeah,
remember, Jey was the one when Roman first came back. The whole Hell in a Cell thing. You beat him so bad, but he never really beat him in the Hell in a Cell. He only quit because his brother was still hurt.
Yep.
Right, okay.
The head of the table storyline needs to end with Jey Uso beating Roman. It doesn't need to be The Rock. It doesn't need to be Cody.
It doesn't need to be for a title either.
No, it needs to be for the title.
So you want to make Jey Uso
because
Universal Champion?
I don't even care if it's for a week. I don't care. The whole point of the storyline was Jey Uso always felt you're the head of the table. Why can't I be the head of the table? Why can't we all be the head of the table together? Why can't we be one big family? Roman, it's always been Rome for Roman. It's always been, I love you guys, but I have to be the top one. You guys have to be below me. And at what point does it realize that in the storyline of family that you can actually be as good as your cousin or even better?
So, and if you do that, you have to kind of write out Jimmy in a way.
Because at the end you have to if I was writing the story, I would have it with Jimmy would turn on Jey, but be a decoy, only for him to actually turn on Roman in the end, and the Usos are just united over Roman.
Yeah,
or you could just have Jimmy turn on Jey, and then Solo comes in for the save.
Nah, because to me the Usos are just the Usos. Anything without the Usos is just not the same.
but Solo Sikoa is their little brother, so he's he could say that's my big brother, my favorite brother, blah blah blah.
Solo their younger brother.
Yeah.
You
didn't know that? Yeah.
You don't see how they look?
I see what he looks like. I guess he looking like
I mean,
their little brother.
Or they can write it. They can write it to where it looks like Jey is all by himself because the rest of them chose the bloodline over him. And then at the end, when it all boils down to it, Jey challenges Roman, and then Solo and Jimmy joins him, and it somehow I don't know how you turn Roman babyface after that, but that's always going to be the plan regardless of the fact anyway.
He doesn't want to be babyface.
Nah, Vince ain't there no more. Vince ain't there right now.
Yeah, he does.
No, he'll go babyface after he beats The Rock.
But Triple H talked to him about that. He said we ain't doing that.
I'm going on a limb, and I'm gonna say this time next year Roman will be a babyface again.
And I think that's the bloodline turn on.
And then, and knowing my scenario, it'll be the other way around because they all turned on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be like you're no longer the head of the table. You don't have the belt, so why are we listening to you?
Right. But we need to get one of them belts off of him before WrestleMania. Seth Rollins needs to be the champion, and Cody needs to take it off.
To be honest with you, 10 years Survivor Series is 10 years since the Shield debut. It would be perfect sense for Seth to fight Roman.
10 years since one show debut.
The Shield.
Yeah.
Oh, Shield. Okay.
Yeah.
And
the show.
And it needs to be a ladder match. It needs to be a ladder match.
Yeah, because that Roman doesn't get pinned.
You gotta keep Roman not being pinned or submitted. Like you have to keep him that way.
Yeah, so it's like I'm telling you, the only way I see them taking the title off of Roman is the way I said it. Ladder match, they both fall. Each of them grabs one title, and that's the title that they take to their.
That makes the most sense.
You know what's crazy? That makes so much sense right there.
It makes so much sense in our line, but in the WWE logic, that would be a draw, and Roman would be the champion still.
No. And
former logic.
Former logic.
You see Royal Rumble 94. Cold winners. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, I know.
They had to go to WrestleMania.
I know.
Yeah, and look, Seth Rollins, he could get serenaded to the ring, and he could say, the Savior is back.
Yeah, he could, and then he'll lose to Cody. Because in some way, shape, or form, it'll be Cody that ends up beating Seth Rollins.
I think he had the belt already if he didn't get injured.
Who? Cody?
I think so. I think he had one.
No, because
no, not the heavyweight.
No.
Not the heavyweight.
I think
the
that's
universal.
I think Seth probably would have been the champion. They probably would have been feuding for the belt, but I think Cody definitely would have still won the Rumble regardless. I think the story is always for Cody to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
So we'll see him this Rumble coming up.
But I could see Cody beat Roman for both titles, just because, bro. Out of anyone on that roster, he's the most marketable.
Bro, it's not going to make sense if he beats The Rock first. It does not make logic to me.
No, it's not. But like, they're about dollars. They're about getting the champions out there, doing interviews and shit like that. And Cody's very marketable.
I'm gonna tell you how Roman's
gonna.
But
the thing is, how do you make the most money? Split the championship up, have 2 champions, and have them do all of that.
The perfect way for Roman to lose the championships would be him talking trash about the bloodline before whoever he loses the belts to, thinking he got the bloodline to watch his back, only for them to just turn their back on him and he has to fight by himself.
Right.
But
honestly, I see.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I see. Everybody turning on Jey Uso because they don't like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I like
because they like Sami Zayn.
I like the way Sami Zayn is kind of making it seem like he's almost like everybody's turning on, like you said, turning on Jay. Like they're making Jay look like the crazy one right now.
These Photoshop pictures, the funniest.
Oh, with Sami Zayn looking like a member of the Bloodline for real.
These Photoshop pictures are hilarious.
Photoshopping the pictures and shit.
Yo, they photoshopped him in his young early day pictures.
Yo, but we about to close out. Before we close out, though, I did do like a little video from last night. I took a little chopped up video. I chopped a couple scenes up. So if my producer could play it real quick. You don't have to play the whole thing. You can play like a minute.
Make sure.
That rap had me laughing, yo.
Nah. The fact that you have 16,000 people chanting "Oh, scissor me, daddy," hilarious.
Billy got it over. It's crazy.
Oh, scissor me, daddy.
I had another clip in there of a surprise that I'm not going to spoil for Rampage tomorrow. You'll just have to see it when it happens. But you know.
Terrell, by the way, in that video, I caught this kid wearing like a Nasty Boy shirt. I thought that was so funny.
Oh, the Nasty Boy. I seen the guy with the Nasty Boy shirt. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that shirt.
Seats, man. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yo, I didn't realize how hot that pyro was. Yo, that shit went off. I was like, nah. Yo.
Yeah, bro. I remember the first time I came across pyro, scared the shit out of me.
Yes,
it was the Bret Hart shit, and when I mean that shit said boom, my heart jumped out my chest. Because I was sitting high up. That's why I like sitting on the events. I like sitting high up so I can see everything. And that shit was like right there. That shit said boom. Yeah, I was scared.
Yeah, it changed my life too last night. But yo, thanks y'all, everybody for tuning in tonight. Y'all appreciate y'all definitely, and bring y'all back on again soon.
All right,
yeah.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.
All right, absolutely, bro.
All right.
Yeah, have a good night, y'all.
All right.
Good night.
Later.